We are poisoning our society. We're poisoning our kids, and we're letting it happen. The powers that control this country,
which is, I think, big pharma.
They're the largest advertiser in mass media. Modern medicine is hijacked by 3 modalities: chemical, a drug, some kind of electrical stimulation, implant, or surgery. That's it. There's nothing else. Till this came along, no chemical, and we can get people out of a stressful chronic stress situation, chronic anxiety stress, and lower it measurably. This is award Nobel Prize winning science. Within 20 minutes, you see a sad brain become a happy brain, bro. 16 years and $25 million in R&D to get this to this place. And the world's clamoring for drug-free solutions.
If I put on that patch, am I going to feel the difference?
So the most reliable measurement of longevity in adults is that means you're going to live longer. The whole world is chasing AI, right? What we're harnessing is OI, original intelligence, that we're born with.
Aren't you worried about getting whacked? Because if you really do that, pharmaceuticals, trillions of dollars, someone's going to send a black helicopter.
I'm going to say something that maybe I shouldn't, but I'm going to say it anyways. This is what took 16 years. Right? First, you have to deduce the actual, what I believe is the neural network that's regulating, say, pain. So the neural matrix pain. Can I isolate those sets of waves and regions of the brain that regulate it, and then study that for normative function, right? So there's databases out there that you can analyze, right? So I've built my own software. I wrote my own software to analyze those big data sets of EEG readings. And they're massive sets of 250,000 people aged 2 to 85. What I found was that people are looking not at the layers of they're looking very superficially. They think that brain waves are flat waves. Brain waves are not flat. The way that our mind communicates are the waves are spiraling through the different regions of our brain. So it's perspective. What are they trying to solve? Our mind is not a 2-dimensional thing. Our mind is a multi-dimensional quantum vortex. It's unbelievable. So these guys at MIT a few years ago started doing algebraic topography of how complex our neural networks are with their supercomputers. They say our mind's connected on 11 dimensions of connectivity. Like, we can't even consciously get our head around that, what that is. What that goes to say is it's the most complex thing in the world, and it's limitless in its potential to do or create whatever we want. That's what I believe, because that's what the science shows us, right? So the algorithm programs I wrote allow me to slowly unwind those networks to see, hey, what are the building blocks of that program? And once that's done, is how can I affect change? And ultimately, everything's a wave, Brad. Everything's a wave.
A frequency.
Everything's a frequency. And the only way you can restore, amplify, correct frequencies is send a corresponding frequency. So what the patches do is they stimulate the skin to send the corrective frequencies that restore those programs to default settings. And we do it without chemicals. We do it through physics, touch and pressure. It's real simple. The math behind it is bloody complex. It's taken 16 years to get this thing figured out. That pattern of stimulation is what I call VTT. It's a platform of stimulation. So whereas Braille is A, B, C, D, E, these little swirls and these loops, they collectively synchronize the right stimulation to get the response that we want. And that's the IP. That's the intellectual property. That's what took so long to figure out.